Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more detailed, no-fluff reviews of the latest and greatest in the world of cars. Today, we're diving deep into a car that's creating quite the buzz across Europe and beyond, the 2026 Citroën C3 Aircross. And not just any version, we've got the stunning black variant with us, and it looks absolutely fierce. Citroën has always had a knack for making quirky, comfortable, and unique vehicles. And with the C3 Aircross entering 2026 with a significant redesign and upgraded performance, it's clear they're targeting both the urban adventurer and the small family crossover crowd. In this video, we're going to take a long, detailed look at the exterior, interior, performance, and of course, pricing of the new C3 Aircross. So buckle up, and let's see if this compact crossover can really stand tall in a crowded market. Exterior. Alright, let's talk about that exterior design. Because the 2026 C3 Aircross has undergone one of the boldest visual updates we've seen from Citroën in recent years. And in this sleek black finish, it just takes on a whole new attitude. There's a strong sense of modern European flair, with rugged elements that suggest it's more than just a pretty city car. Up front, the nose is sharp, angular, and confidently upright. The split LED headlamps are now more sculpted and aggressive. They're paired with Citroën's signature V-shaped light signature, which blends seamlessly into the gloss black grille. You'll also notice that the iconic chevron logo now sits more prominently in the center, flanked by chrome trim that stretches across the face like wings. The black color really accentuates the vehicle's muscular lines. It gives the Aircross a stealthy, urban warrior vibe, especially when paired with the optional black alloy wheels and gloss black roof rails. Even the cladding around the wheel arches feels more integrated and purposeful. A nice mix of SUV character and Citroën's playful design language. From the side, you'll see the C3 Aircross is slightly longer than before. That's thanks to the redesigned rear section which accommodates optional third-row seating. Yes, this compact crossover can now seat up to 7 people. That's a game changer in this segment. The rear end has also been sharpened up with bold new taillights and a more squared-off tailgate. Again, in black, it all comes together beautifully. There's an almost premium presence that makes the car look more expensive than it actually is. And for those wondering about ground clearance, yes, it sits fairly high, with beefy underbody cladding that suggests this little SUV isn't afraid of a bit of light trail duty. Interior. Stepping inside the 2026 C3 Aircross, the first thing that hits you is how comfortable and quirky everything still feels, very much in line with Citroën's DNA. But this year, there's a clear step up in materials, technology, and overall layout. This particular model features a two-tone black and dark gray interior with subtle metallic accents. Everything from the seats to the door inserts has a soft touch, premium vibe. The black upholstery contrasts well with the ambient LED lighting that runs across the dash and doors. Now, front and center, the old analog instrument cluster is gone. In its place, we now get a 10.25-inch fully digital driver display, paired with a 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen mounted higher up for better visibility. The UI is snappy, modern, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto out of the box. One of the things Citroën has really focused on this time is seating comfort. The advanced comfort seats, now in their third generation, are wider, softer, and more ergonomic than before. Long drives? No problem. You're basically sitting on what feels like a memory foam couch with side bolsters. For rear passengers, the space has improved thanks to the extended wheelbase. You'll find adjustable rear seats that slide and recline, not something you see in every subcompact SUV. There's good legroom, USB-C ports for charging, and even rear air vents depending on the trim. And for those opting for the 7-seater configuration, the third row is definitely compact, best suited for kids or short rides. But it's nice to have the option in such a small footprint. Storage is also solid. The boot gives you around 460 liters in the 5-seater layout, and it expands massively with the seats down. Fold-flat seats and a low-loading lip make it practical for weekend getaways or IKEA runs. Performance-wise, the cabin remains very quiet, with improved insulation and damping. Citroën's use of hydraulic bump stops also means road imperfections barely register, especially at city speeds. This is one of the most comfortable rides you'll find in this price category. Performance. Now let's get into performance, where things get a bit more interesting than expected. The 2026 C3 Aircross comes with a variety of powertrains depending on your region, but the one we're testing today is the 1.2-liter PureTech turbocharged petrol engine, paired with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. This engine is available in both 100 horsepower and 130 horsepower variants. We're driving the 130 horsepower version, and for a car of this size, it pulls well. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour takes just under 10 seconds, which is respectable. The engine is surprisingly refined, there's a little grunt under hard acceleration, but otherwise it's smooth and quiet. If you're in Europe, Citroën is also offering a mild hybrid version with a 48V system. This helps boost fuel efficiency and gives you a little extra torque at low speeds, perfect for city driving. And if you're thinking electric, good news, a fully electric version of the C3 Aircross is also confirmed for later in 2026. On the road, the steering is light and accurate, making it an easy car to park and maneuver. But don't expect sports car levels of feedback. This is a crossover focused on comfort and practicality, and it does that brilliantly. Ride quality is where the C3 Aircross truly shines. Thanks to Citroën's progressive hydraulic cushions and a softer suspension setup, this car soaks up bumps like a pro. Whether you're on pothole-ridden city streets or a rough country road, it remains composed and supple. Braking is firm and predictable, and safety systems like lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous emergency braking come standard on mid and high trims. Fuel economy is solid too. You're looking at around 5.5 to 6.0 liters per 100 kilometers for the petrol versions, and even better figures with the mild hybrid variant. That's around 47 mpg, making it a frugal option for families or commuters. Prices. Alright, let's talk money. The 2026 Citroën C3 Aircross is priced aggressively, especially considering what you get in terms of comfort, tech, and optional 7-seat capacity. Starting prices in most European markets are around €21,000 for the base 5-seater petrol variant. Move up to the mid-range trim with the 130 horsepower engine, digital displays, upgraded infotainment, and advanced safety features, and you're looking at around €24,000 to €25,500. If you want the 7-seater version, it'll cost you an additional €1,200 to €1,500, depending on the trim. That's still excellent value considering how rare third-row seats are in this class. The mild hybrid starts from around €26,000, and when the all-electric version drops later this year, expect it to start from €29,000 to €31,000, depending on battery size and range. For buyers in the UK, base prices hover around £18,000 to £19,000, with top trims hitting £24,000. In other markets like India or Latin America, Citroën is also localizing the build to keep pricing competitive, so you may see even better value depending on your region. Overall, the C3 Aircross is shaping up to be one of the best-priced compact crossovers in its class, undercutting many rivals while still offering unique features like 7 seats, exceptional comfort, and a refined design. Outro. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Citroën C3 Aircross in this stealthy black finish? It's quirky in all the right ways, rides like a dream, and finally gets the kind of tech and design refresh that brings it into the modern age. If you're in the market for a small SUV that doesn't compromise on comfort, looks distinctive, and won't break the bank, this one deserves a serious test drive. Is it perfect? Not quite. The third row is tight, performance is modest, and the infotainment still has room to grow. But in terms of value, practicality, and Citroën charm, the C3 Aircross delivers big. Let me know in the comments, would you consider this over something like the Renault Captur or VW T-Cross? Or are you holding out for the electric version? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.